Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be focusing on our feet. Feet are a very neglected part of the body in general, so I thought I would show you some things that you could do at home anytime that you feel like your feet need a little bit of extra attention, or if you've got any tightness and things like that in your feet. So the first thing is to get really up close and personal with your feet. You can start by giving your feet a little massage. So you can rub the outside edges of the feet, just press the fingers in there. You can press the inside edges of the feet. This is obviously a lot more relaxing if you're not keeping your foot lifted up. You can press into the heel, around the ankle joint, that little rub. It doesn't really matter where you rub, it's just the feet appreciate a little bit of a rub. So you can rub the tops of the feet, you can open up across the sole of the feet, give that a rub. Give each toe a little wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And then you can sort of lift and lengthen the toe as if you're trying to pull it off your foot, but obviously don't do it that hard. Just a little bit of lift and lengthen so that you've given them a little bit of TLC. So you can spend as long as you like. You could add oil or cream to do this, but you can do it just as happily, just like this, just with nothing, just get a little rub. You can do it through socks as well, you don't have to take your socks off. So we'll do the other side, lift get the foot into a comfortable position, give it a little rub. I'm just going to do it with one hand this time because it's easier to hold my leg up. So rubbing into the heel, round the ankle joint, give that a rub, top of the foot. Feels really nice actually, I've kind of forgotten. And then we're going to rub the outside edge of the foot, the inside edge of the foot, and then see if you can open up across the sole. And it's time to give the toes a little wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle those. And then a little slide and pull. But I don't want you to yank your toe off, just a gentle slide and pull. Release those. So all of that should feel really nice movement through there. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do some pointing and flexing. So pointing your toes away from you, flexing them to turn the toes towards you. Now you might not be as flexible as me because I am quite flexible through my ankles. It's a blessing and a curse because I can roll my ankles quite easily. So I have to keep them strong, but we'll do a little bit more on that in a moment. But this is good for releasing especially when you've just woken up or before you go to bed, any tension that might have crept into the ankles. And then from there you can make circles. So rolling them round, you could do them together or apart, doesn't matter. You can do same direction, opposite direction. And then go round the other way. And they might be a bit clicky, I don't know if you can hear mine, but they can be a bit clicky. That's okay. So that's circling, and then we're going to do some butterfly. So I'm going to move so that you can see the soles of my feet quite clearly. So we're going to bring the big toes together, and then we're going to try and fold the other toes in towards each other. So as if you're closing a book, and then we can open it, and close, and open, and close. So this one is really good for stretching the outside of your ankle. Your outside of your ankle is quite tight. So that's a good one. Other things to do to strengthen your ankle, it would be to stand up. Well, crouching is quite good for strengthening your ankles because you're obviously having to hold quite a lot of weight through that at a funny angle. Or you can stand up and just come and lift up onto tiptoes and then release. Lifting up and lowering. And that is a really good way to strengthen your ankles. And you can do that anytime, any place. You can even do it with shoes on if you're out and you think of doing it. So there we have my little video tutorial on giving your ankles and feet a little bit of attention, TLC, and releasing some tightness if you feel that through your feet. I hope you found it useful. Let me know if you try any of them or if you've got any further ideas that you think would be really good for ankles and feet. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.